Guys, you are currently watching a clip from our podcast, The Fellas. The full podcast is available exclusively on Spotify with video for free. So go ahead and follow us on Spotify. It actually helps us out more than you could imagine. Got a story for you here. Here we go. She's, just so you know, she's a 19-year-old female and her brother is a 21-year-old male. My brother and I have always been best friends. He taught me everything I know, from how to show goats to how to score alcohol while underage. I'd be lying if I said I didn't have a crush on my brother. He was cute when we were younger and only became more attractive as he got older. Being so close in age, we had the same experiences. Puberty, birds, and the bees talk.
Birds and the bees talk.
Oh, I don't know that one. This isn't the first sexual experience with him. Our dad had trusted him to drive 6 hours away to pick up cattle. I went with him since we go everywhere together. I fell asleep on the bench sheet and was laying down and used him as a pillow, which I thought was pretty harmless. I woke up 30 minutes later. I woke up 30 minutes later to see him with a boner. And his hand on my hip. He told me to grab him, and being the hormonal preteen I was, I did. This went on for a couple minutes until he tried to pull my shorts off. I let him until he tried to touch my pussy.
Bro, what the fuck is this? This is some Wattpad shit on roids.
Can you actually deliver the story?
Yeah, bro. If you want to be the reader, you got.
Bro, it's fucking funny. Okay. Holy shit. I felt too uncomfortable and sat up. The rest of the ride was uncomfortably silent, and we never spoke of it again. I liked it, but didn't know how to tell it without being awkward. I graduated high school in 2021.
This actually making me sick.
And moved away to the same college as my brother. Had a great first year, and he took me to all the parties and tried to set me up with all his frat brothers. None of which were successful because...
Bro, wait, so this was a brother cuck? He wanted to see his sister get fucking piped.
Potentially.
Share notes.
None of which were successful because deep in the back of my mind, I still had a thing for my brother. After school ended, I moved into his apartment once his roommates moved out. I've enjoyed this time with him since I've missed our movie nights or staying up late just talking about pointless things. Every night, we share a few drinks and usually watch TV in the living room. Sunday night, something in me just snapped. And I made a move on him. While we were watching TV, I cuddled next to him and tried to place my hand near his cock and made it look accidental. He instantly got a boner. I was embarrassed. I tried to reassure him it was okay, but he ran off to his room. I waited a bit to follow him. Once I went into his room, I found him in the bathroom wanking.
No, this is so tough.
Was this Specs?
Oh, it gets better, bro. I asked if I could help him. He said yes and pulled my shirt off. I was in shock this was actually happening. The moment I dreamt of for so long. He pushed me on my knees and put his cock in my mouth.
No, this has to be fiction.
He made me gag, then nutted all over my face.
This isn't true.
This can't be.
Then he picked me up and bent me over his bed. He used me like a toy and I liked it. We fucked for 2 hours and fell asleep. We woke up the next morning and acted like nothing happened. Our parents took us out to lunch and the entire time he was grabbing my thigh and trying to reach up my shorts. The first time was amazing, but now I feel nervous to do anything else. Should I feel this way? Did I mess up?
Did you mess up? You are... Bro, see, like, that's a mental illness.
I got a semi, man.
That is like... That's a mental illness, man.
Oh my God, that's funny. That is so funny.
What's the jail sentence for something like that?
I don't know. Like, is it, like, how illegal is it? Like, obviously it is. But
wait, will the brother and sister go to jail for that? Surely that's a personal choice.
I think it's illegal if you do it and you have a baby, maybe.
Yeah, I feel like if you have a child,
I could be completely
I feel
wrong,
like if you had a child, then well, yeah, that's fucked because you've actually fucked the child over there because the child would be fucked up.
Even if both parties consent, incest is a criminal offence. Consent cannot be given by a child under the age of 13. And in this case, the maximum sentence that can be given is life imprisonment. If the person is over the age of 13, the maximum sentence they can be given is 7 years. So
Is that the UK?
yeah, so even if like 2 13-year-old kids have sex, they could be put in prison for life, yeah? Are they saying that, or are they just saying if one's overage and one's
Well,
underage?
all we
don't
know
know,
is
man.
it's fucking illegal.
It's fucking tapped, is what it is, man.
Damn, man.
Bro, that actually made my stomach feel sick.
That was funny as
That
fuck.
It's
I mean,
disgusting.
was it funny? I can't find it. Anyway, we should talk about the Whittaker family. You seen
Wait,
them?
what's the Whittaker family?
I don't know too much about them. Midwood knows more, but I saw them on TikTok. So it's like a family. Is it a full incest family?
Yes.
Carl?
Yeah.
It is.
So
and like you see in the video, the guy comes up and he's like, I don't know, he's a documentary. He's making a documentary or whatever, and he's talking to him. What's his name? Was it Ray?
yeah, the documentary maker was a guy called Mark Later.
Yeah.
But I don't know the individual people. There's quite a few, but I don't think they've got all specific names in this.
Well, essentially, this guy Ray,
Yeah.
He's one of the incest people.
yeah, he just barks. So you see his dog running around and you think, oh, dog's barking. It's not. It's just Ray in front of you going, "Rah!"
Yeah.
And he can
The
only
original I show speed.
when you speak to, when you speak to this guy, he can only bark back.
Oh, so he can't speak English?
I don't think so. I think he's learned to speak like the dogs do.
No, you don't learn to
Possible.
speak dog though, do you?
I don't know.
No,
man.
but it's
Dog's
just-
not a language.
It's just
maybe he's tapped in. Maybe he's tapped in.
I think he just makes noises.
it's learnt behavior, yeah. Because obviously you
he's
don't.
just
Yeah.
copying the dog. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Obviously,
yeah.
he doesn't speak.
He
Dog.
can't. Yeah, he can't understand what the dog's saying.
Oh, can he?
Nah, he's not the dog whisperer.
How do
No.
you know?
So, but does he look visually
Yes.
impaired?
The whole family, yeah, they look
Really?
incest.
Would you
But I what? Listen,
pork one?
Hear me out.
Would you pork one? Hear me out.
no,
Bro,
no,
how old are they? How old are they all?
they all look quite old. To
They're
be
probably
honest.
like 25, but they look about 60. That's the
No
thing.
way.
Look at the picture I've just sent you.
I'm certain there was a movie based off of them.
So this movie maker, this documentary
Fucking
maker has
hell, they're grim.
made a documentary about them. But what was interesting, I found this article. The local area, the area is called Odd, O-double-D. That's the
Right.
name of the area where they're from in West Virginia.
Yeah.
Essentially, the local neighborhood are really protective of this family, unsurprisingly, because obviously they're like, nicest possible terms, a freak show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all these like documentary makers and journalists come in to try and do that. And this guy rocked up to make the film, and he was like greeted by loads of neighbors with shotguns and stuff.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
So
'cause-
wait, why are they protective of them like that?
because they know that they're really.
do they rate them,
I don't know. It's like,
or is it just like a leave them alone type?
yeah, it's probably
type
like
thing?
they're so.
But what they're
weird.
doing is illegal.
I'll send you this.
Or are they in a state where, because I know, I swear there's some states
Yeah.
in the
How
US.
has this family like come about? How's it?
It's just
so-
illegal, isn't it?
Yeah, but like obviously maybe like the first two do it, like the parents or the grandparents, whatever. They decided, yeah, they're gonna do it together. They have a son, a daughter, and then they have another, and then what they do it, and then it just keeps going
Yeah,
back. It's like
man.
a generation of.
Chip, have you
Exact-
seen the video that's
I've
on
seen
YouTube?
I've seen part of it.
Have you seen the bit? So one of the, I think it is the Ray guys, the main dad. He walks the documentary maker outside, just making these noises, but he's gesturing. He walks across the road and he's like gesturing to the ground, and apparently that's where one of them was buried, like fairly recently, which was quite harrowing. He literally just like points to like a mound of dirt.
Oh,
It's
they
like-
just like chucked him in the dirt.
yeah, obviously like just buried their
Bro.
family member.
Holy
So this
smokes,
is
man.
this like one of like is this America's most notorious incest family? Then I guess,
I guess
or
so.
like something like that. How do they like? Why? And maybe they don't have a choice because they're so inbred. They don't even know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
They think it's normal. Do you reckon?
I don't know. It's
Like they look like zombies.
crazy. I'm gonna go home and watch full doc.
This shit
Documentary.
fascinates me so much.
It's a different world.
How much would you have to be paid to
Spend the night in their house.
to like shag one of your parents and have a kid?
What?
What, dog?
Well, that's what incest is.
Bro's got the dog in him,
amount.
man.
No amount.
You got to pork your mum.
no amount, man.
And you got to have a kid.
No amount.
Wow.
Cash in a briefcase. And you, by the way, you don't have to raise the kid. I just want you to know that. But she has to just have it.
There is no
Yeah, there's
money.
literally no money.
There is no money.
You're telling me I dropped £1 billion on your desk.
You
No
didn't-
way.
By the way, you can move somewhere and you can just cut ties.
No.
You didn't say $1 billion before.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You didn't say $1
Would you
billion
do it,
before.
Chip?
No.
One BN.
No.
Cash.
Couldn't do it.
No.
Waiting for you in the Bermudas.
No.
What a
I'd
place.
hate myself too much afterwards. The guilt would consume me.
All you have to do is impregnate your mum and leave. That's it.
Bro's brought up a mazza. What are you saying, dog?
There's no money. There's no money in this God's green earth that will get me to do
Yeah,
that.
I honestly, bro, never like it. Just it's a day ruiner. Do you know what I'm saying? It is a day ruiner.
I'm trying not to think about it. I'm thinking of like fucking ponies and shit right now.
Really.
Yeah.
The ponies get you bricked up.
Yeah, dog. Oh, My Little Pony. My Little Pony.
So skinny. No, it's My Little Pony. So skinny and bony. Yo, get the lyrics up of My Little Pony, man.
Sounds like you already know,
Freestyle.
bro. What the
Yeah,
hell?
bro, I am the little pony.